Welcome back to Supreme Auto Elite. GM's new Corvette, the fastest American car ever made. A Supreme Auto Elite original. The day GM broke all the rules. For decades, the world believed only one thing. If you want the fastest car on Earth, you look to Europe. Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bugatti, Koenigsegg. America was loud, America was powerful, but America was never considered surgical. Until now. Because General Motors didn't just upgrade the Corvette. They reinvented speed itself. This isn't just another Corvette. This isn't a facelift. This isn't a horsepower bump. This is GM's fastest, most aggressive, most technologically advanced Corvette ever built. A machine so fast, so precise, and so brutally engineered that it forces the entire supercar world to pay attention. Welcome to the story of GM's new Corvette. The car that changed what American performance means forever. Welcome back to Supreme Auto Elite. Chapter 1: Why the Corvette had to evolve. The Corvette name carries history. Over 70 years of legacy. But legacy can be dangerous. Because while the world moved forward, many believed the Corvette was stuck in the past. Front engine layout, muscle car image, straight line dominance, but lacking finesse. Meanwhile, Europe mastered balance. Mid-engine layouts, wind tunnel aerodynamics, track precision. GM knew something painful. To dominate the future, the Corvette had to betray its own past. So they made the hardest decision imaginable. They killed the front-engine Corvette. And what rose from the ashes was something the world had never seen before. Chapter 2: The Mid-Engine Revolution. When GM unveiled the mid-engine Corvette, everything changed. This wasn't cosmetic. This was architectural warfare. By placing the engine behind the driver, weight distribution became near perfect. Handling entered supercar territory. Acceleration became violent, yet controlled. The Corvette was no longer chasing Ferraris. It was hunting them. And GM wasn't done. Because this platform wasn't built for good enough. It was built for dominance. Chapter 3: Introducing GM's fastest Corvette ever. This Corvette is not meant for everyone. It is engineered for speed addicts, track assassins, drivers who believe fear is optional. GM designed this car with one goal: be faster than anything wearing an American badge, and challenge the world. From its carbon fiber skin to its race-bred drivetrain, every millimeter screams aggression. This is not a car you drive. This is a car you survive. Chapter 4: Aerodynamics that look like a weapon. Look at this Corvette. No soft lines. No elegance for the sake of beauty. Everything you see has a purpose. The front splitter doesn't just look mean, it generates downforce. The side intakes aren't decorative, they feed massive airflow. The rear wing, that's not style, that's physics in action. GM engineers borrowed knowledge straight from Le Mans racing, GT3 cars, wind tunnels used for aerospace projects. At high speed, this Corvette doesn't feel light. It feels glued to the earth. Chapter 5: The Heart of the Beast. Let's talk about the soul. Because this Corvette doesn't whisper. It roars. At the center is a hand-built, race-inspired powerplant. An engine designed not for comfort, but for domination. Massive displacement, advanced cooling, precision fuel delivery. This engine doesn't climb RPMs. It attacks them. Throttle response is instant. Power delivery is relentless. And when full boost, or full revs, hit, the world behind you becomes irrelevant. Chapter 6: Numbers that don't feel real. Let's break reality for a moment. This Corvette delivers performance figures that used to belong to hypercars costing millions. 0 to 60 mph. So fast your brain hasn't caught up yet. Quarter mile, over before your heart rate stabilizes. Top speed, high enough to question road legality and sanity. But numbers don't tell the full story. Because this car doesn't just move fast. It compresses time. Chapter 7: Transmission. Instant violence. Gone are slow gear changes. Gone is hesitation. This Corvette uses an advanced dual-clutch transmission that shifts faster than human reflexes. Upshift slam. Downshift snap. Every gear change feels like a punch. No drama. No delay. Just mechanical perfection. On track, it reads your intentions. On the street, it reminds you who's in control. And it's not you. Chapter 8: Handling that redefines American cars. American cars were once known for Straight line speed, poor cornering, heavy steering. This Corvette erases that stereotype completely. Magnetic ride suspension adapts in milliseconds. Chassis stiffness rivals race cars. Steering feedback is surgical. You don't fight this car through corners. You command it. High-speed stability is terrifyingly calm. Mid-corner grip feels illegal. Exit speed is explosive. This is not muscle. This is precision violence. Chapter 9 Brakes built for war. Speed is useless without control. So GM equipped this Corvette with brakes that feel like anchors. Carbon ceramic rotors. Massive calipers. Insane heat resistance. From triple-digit speeds, this car stops like it hit a wall. Lap after lap. No fade. No mercy. Because GM didn't design this Corvette for one fast run. They built it to endure punishment. Chapter 10 A cockpit made for drivers, not passengers. Step inside. This is not luxury first. This is focus first. The cockpit wraps around the driver like a fighter jet. Digital performance displays. Race-inspired seats. Flat-bottom steering wheel. Driver-centric controls. Every button exists for speed. Every screen exists for data. You don't sit in this Corvette. Chapter 11 Track records that shocked the world. When GM finished building this Corvette, they didn't rush to social media. They didn't rely on hype. They went to the track. Because tracks don't care about marketing. They only care about truth. And the truth was brutal. At America's most demanding circuits, this Corvette didn't just perform well. It humiliated expectations. Lap after lap, engineers watched the stopwatch drop. Corners once feared became opportunities. Braking zones shrank. This wasn't just fast for an American car. It was world-class fast. At tracks where European supercars usually dominate, this Corvette ran times that forced silence in the paddock. No excuses. No, for the money, comparisons. Just raw performance. Chapter 12 The Nürburgring Question. Every serious performance car must face one question. What can it do at the Nürburgring? The green hell is not forgiving. It exposes weak brakes. It destroys poor cooling. It punishes arrogance. GM didn't officially chase a publicity lap record. But insiders know this. During testing, this Corvette ran lap times that placed it dangerously close to European royalty. Cars costing twice and even 3 times more. And it did it while maintaining reliability. No overheating. No limp modes. No excuses. That's what scared competitors the most. Chapter 13 Why Europe is paying attention. Ferrari noticed. Porsche noticed. Lamborghini definitely noticed. Because this Corvette didn't arrive with compromise. It arrived with a mid-engine layout perfected. Advanced aero equal to GT race cars. Power figures that demand respect. European brands are used to dominating on prestige. But prestige doesn't win races. Performance does. And suddenly, the Corvette wasn't chasing them. It was forcing them to respond. Chapter 14 The price that broke the market. Now comes the most dangerous part. The price. This Corvette costs tens of thousands less than European rivals. Yet delivers similar lap times, equal or greater horsepower, comparable technology. That's not competition. That's disruption. For the first time, buyers asked, why pay more when this exists? And that question terrified the industry. Chapter 15 Street drivability. A shocking truth. Here's where GM did something unbelievable. Despite its extreme nature, you can daily drive it. The suspension softens. The exhaust quiets. The transmission becomes smooth. Traffic. No problem. Long drives. Surprisingly comfortable. This isn't a garage queen. It's a weapon you can live with. And that balance is what truly separates it from exotic hypercars. Chapter 16 Reliability. The silent killer. Speed is meaningless if the car breaks. GM knew this, so they engineered the Corvette with overbuilt cooling systems, proven drivetrain components, track-tested durability. While some exotics fear hard driving, this Corvette expects abuse, track days, drag runs, high-speed highway pulls. It was built to survive all of it. Chapter 17 Drag strip domination. Straight line. This is where America traditionally shines. And this Corvette does not disappoint. Launch control turns chaos into science. Grip is relentless. Power delivery is violent. Against supercars, muscle cars, Tuned imports. The result is usually the same. Taillights. Very expensive taillights. Chapter 18 Why this is GM's most important car ever. This Corvette is more than a vehicle. It is a message. A message that says, America can build world-class supercars. A message that tells young engineers to dream bigger. A message that forces competitors to raise their game. This car will be studied, analyzed, copied, because it changed expectations. Chapter 19 The Future. Electrification and EV Corvettes. GM has already hinted at the future. Hybrid assistance, electric torque fill, even fully electric Corvettes. And if this is what GM can do with internal combustion, imagine what comes next. The fastest Corvette ever may already exist. But it won't stay that way for long. Chapter 20 Final Verdict. Is this GM's fastest Corvette? Yes. Is it the fastest American production car ever built? By many real-world measures. Absolutely. But more importantly, it is the most complete American performance car ever made. Speed, handling, reliability, affordability. This Corvette didn't just catch up. It arrived. Outro. Supreme Auto Elite sign off. This isn't just a car. It's a statement, a warning, a revolution on four wheels. And if this is the future of American performance, the world should be very nervous. Welcome to the new era. Welcome to Supreme Auto Elite.